Hi everyone, welcome back to Stationeers. We're on planet Venus and this is episode 10. I've been staring at this for a while, trying to figure out the problems with it. I've noticed a few problems. One of them is we do not have the power generation. We do not have a good enough power array to handle this. We can handle our current base, but we can't handle that. Oh, I made some cables. I'm currently making heavy cables because we're going to upgrade our power array. And this is making walls because I'm going to go for solar panels and I want to encase them in glass. So that's one problem. Second problem is I don't think it's a good idea to try and put 40 megapascals in here at the start. I think we just start with a small number, like 2 megapascals or 1 megapascal even. And yeah, we should rename that. And basically just feed the gas in bit by bit. So we'll get a small amount of gas working first. We get the system working with a small amount, and then we'll just feed in more gas from this end. Now that presents a problem though. Are we going to rip up all these pipes and then have to put them back down again over and over again? So that's the problem. So what I was thinking is we can just put one-way valves between each section. So one there, one there, one there, one there. Um, we're going to have to move this pipe here out to here or something, but one there, one in the middle, and then between each section a one-way valve, so that when we feed more gas in, and I'd love to feed it in during storms so we get the cooler gas, we won't have cold gas getting heated up by the system up there, and it'll just trickle its way into the system, and the system will sort itself out again. So that's the idea. I'm making a bunch of walls right now. Don't worry, this was intentional. I've figured out that if I want to have 10 solar panels, I'm going to have 22, 22 windows plus another 20 walls underneath and over top. It's a lot. It's actually a heck of a lot that I need. A lot of these walls here. So I don't know. We'll go for 60 walls for now because we have partially built this system out here. Remember, we got the roof in place. So we don't actually need that many walls, I don't think, to make that expansion.
Hydration critical.
Oh, quiet you. But yeah, we do need a lot of these. How many have we got now? We're sitting on 24, so we'll get 6 more of those. So if we want one-way valves, that's going to be these things. They're just normal kit valves. Is the thing that we want. And valve, yeah, pipe valve. And these, I don't know, they kind of build quickish. We've got to be a bit careful. We'll go for 60 walls and we'll probably be short because we're going to be using a lot of them. But yeah, we can at least make a start on the system. I think those valves stack in tens, so it's okay. Now, as for glass, we're going to need 22 glass, 10 above, 10 on the side, and then 2 on the very edges. So let's make, and yeah, so that's 22 glass. We also need 9 for the solar panels, that's 31. But I also want to change these doors because when we complete this section, this door's a problem. So I want 33 glass basically. And we're going to need a lot of heavy cables because I also want vertical tracking on our solar panel as well. So a lot required. How are these looking? Oh, we're at 9. That's, I think, well, we just made 10. So we'll see how that is. We need 3 more anyway for our, that's okay. We need 3 more for our cooling system for the pollutants that liquefy out. And we're going to need another one for our water as well. We get 1 more. There we go, 33. So we go 1, 2, and that's going to be used to make these doors. This is going to go towards our solar panel system. Oh, I'm so sorry. Got something caught in my throat. Okay, and these are all extras, aren't they? I don't know. A couple of stacks of cables. We need to save some of our resources for the solar panels. We're going to need a ton of plastic. Well, how much plastic are we really going to need? We need 2 for that. Maybe it's not that much actually, because 22 of the walls are going to be 1 plastic walls. So if we have 60 of these, it means we need 22 plus 76, which is 98. So we need 98 plastic. That's fine. 98. And how much have we got? 72. Okay. Well, we're not going to have much silicon left at all this. Oh god. Yeah, we got a silicon issue. We'll put these down here. We're not using those yet, but we will be using them. I think it's only 9 we need, unless I'm much mistaken. Okay, and this is getting out of control over here. This is probably enough cables now. Oh, we need to make one more. That plastic is going to get out of control really quick. Let's move on to solar panels now. Let's just get a bunch of these things, and we'll use these in our solar array. Let's stop this right now and see how many we've got. Oh, okay, we need one more. There we go, 98. So 50 plus 48, 98. We got 6 silicon left. Now I'm out of pipes. I've got, what, 6 pipes left. So let's just make those really quickly. Pipes. Okay, we got silver here. We can shove that in there. I'm going to want a lot of chutes as well for our system over here. And I mean a lot of chutes. Do I want to stick 90 iron in there? How much iron we got in there? I'm tempted just to turn, 30. It's only 30 chutes. It's actually not that many when I consider all the things I want chutes for. Let's just do it. Let's just make it all. It's fine. Okay, there's our 6 pipes. Okay, these solar panels take ages to build. We don't have to worry about these building too slowly. Okay, the things we're going to put down first, we're going to do this system first. In fact, the first thing we're going to do is probably chuck down that active vent and start running it. So we'll make this shelf here our solar panel shelf. Yeah, that's fine. It's going to require 2 slots. What have we got going here? Oh yeah, we got chutes. That's right. We're trying to have a big chute collection. And this is going for the solar panels, so we can stick solar panels in there. We also need the logic for our solar panels too. Yeah, we just need 2, a reader, a writer, a memory, and a processor, and then we can have vertical tracking on our solar panels. There's actually a lot of stuff going on here. While we're waiting for this to build an infinite number of chutes, and we really do want a ridiculous number of them, we can build this door here. So that can go there, and this can go here, and we want to just put this down as a composite door. There we go. And leave that in there because we need to do the other door from the other side once we're in the greenhouse. Okay, we have to open this up. We have to wire this up, basically. Okay, the power is on that side, so we're going to have the same over there as well. Get that in place. There we go. We now got a button door. Awesome. We're modernizing. Isn't that awesome? Okay, chutes getting out of control. There's another 10. That gives us 40. It's not enough. I want more. I don't know. We'll stop at 42. That's a nice number to stop at. It's the answer to everything.
Health low.
Okay, health low. Yeah, we're going to deal with that. I should make some more potatoes as well. Okay, I think we've made just about everything we want to make. So let's just go with, I don't know, we'll just stack our fridge with them. Now, we won't make all 7. They might rot before we can eat them all. Let's just go with 3 of them for now. 2. Okay, so I was going to charge outside at the start of the episode, but after thinking about it between episodes, I realized, no, it's not going to quite work. We need more power. And I think these stack in 5s. We'll find out Okay, we're getting there. Oh, another thing I want to do, I want to test out. I'm not sure if it works or not. Why is this on? That emptied a long time ago. Here's another thing I've been meaning to test. If you put your solar panels in a box and then attach a couple of passive vents on that box, so the outside atmosphere and the inside atmosphere are shared, will it be protected from a storm? See, I don't actually know. I've never actually done that before. I've always you know, just vacuumed out the place, or I've gone straight for the heavy solar panels. I've never actually, on Venus, I never build these. I always just do wind turbines until I can make the heavies. So if I can glass these and use two passive vents and they're protected from storms, that'd be amazing. Okay, we've got how many we got? 7, and I want 9. Yeah, we've got everything ready for 9 of them, so we just need 2 more. So we're almost there, almost there. Should we make another potato? How much water we got left? 30. We've got the pill. We might end up having to use that as well. Um, yeah, this is the calm before the storm. Yeah, we're going to build out that system as well. Okay, we only want 1 more of these. Oh, we do want the logic though. Yeah, we want 1 more solar panel, then we want to make the logic for it, for the tracking. I don't know what order we're doing these things in. Well, this is all our solar stuff. I think after we put this stuff in place, we're going to build this system out next. So if we just put these down here in anticipation of using them second after all these, yeah, that'll work. And then we can run our solar logic along here. Just, yeah, 2 IOs, a processor, and a memory. So logic IO. We're actually going to need more than that. I mean, not for all this. Once we open this up, we're going to need more logic. We're going to need logic for our arc furnace, slot reader, a writer, and we're going to need another writer to turn on an active vent as well. So, yeah, if I want to automate it properly. Okay, well, this will do for the IOs. We just need the processor and the memory. Well, there's the memory. And we'll get the processor after that. Then we'll go into our greenhouse. We'll get ourselves sorted out, get our oxygen tank filled up, get our waste tank done, and then we'll be set to charge outside and try and get as much of this stuff done as we possibly can. Maybe I should have done all this in 2 trips, but oh well, it is what it is. I've made a decision and I've gone with it. Okay, first thing I think I'll do is I'll empty this waste tank here. Okay, and open. Just get this thing in there. Okay, waste tank done. Good. Turn this off. Open the door. Okay, now we'll get our suit off. And, okay, we'll get this thing buffing up. I'm sure we need to run our filtration machine by now. 28%? It's not bad actually. We can run it for a little while. This I want to put up here. Okay, get these things into the fridge. We'll eat one of them as well. Or we let the filter. We should also run this thing. Okay, that's good. And we're not quite at 25% yet. This thing is almost there. I want to rip this machine up, put it outside, and put it on. Oh, going overboard here. Okay, we still got 24. Yeah, we got like 24.5 kilopascals of oxygen in here. We didn't break our rules. It's all good. And now we probably have, yeah, seed, 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 seed. Okay, yeah. And here's a trick. You hold a seed in your hand, and then you hover over it, and if it's yellow, it's ready to be picked. Yep, there's another one. And there's another one. Okay, we're good. Let's plant some of these. Plant all of them except this end one here. just so we can keep a seed in our hand. And there we go. Okay. Yeah, we don't need to partially harvest them anymore. We can just let them go all the way to seed before we harvest them. Okay, there we go. There's another 16 potatoes to add to our collection. Why have we got... Okay, that's better. We got a 7 there. That's fine. Well, if we get 13 of these out of here, well, one of the 3 of those, we'll combine them with the 7, and we'll keep these 3 separate. Okay, all good. Is this done yet? It is. Fantastic. There we go. Oxygen tanks sorted out. Waste tanks have been sorted out. Food is now sorted out. We just have to get our water in us, and then we're ready to go. And we've got a lot to do. A heck of a lot to do out there. I dread going out there, but it has to be done. Oh, no, we haven't quite finished yet. I just realized as I saw the plastic and the glass, we have to change this to a composite door. And there we go, composite door. Oh, I accidentally picked up that plastic, but that's exactly what I wanted, so worked out perfect for us. There we go, and there we go, and there we go. We got a button door in here as well. Oh, that's a very satisfying sound, actually. We've only got 30% water in there. I think what we do is we start drinking our plant water. So 2 water bottles filling up. Oh, that dropped it like more than 3 liters. Ouch. We just lost a lot of water out of that system. Okay, and we're going to have to drink all of this, I think. What do we want? Probably about 40%. Yeah, 45. That might be over drinking. We can store these 2 water bottles in there. Is it turned off? Yep. Good. And we're down to 8 liters. We're running out of water. We are in a lot of trouble. But, okay. One last check of these things. Good thing I checked. Nope, nope. Nope, no, no. They'll seed soon, but we can't waste time. We gotta get out of here. We gotta get stuff done. But we have got 3 stacks of potatoes there. That's brilliant. Each stack is 8 times 20, 160 moles of hydrogen. Yeah, so each potato I think is 8 moles of hydrogen. So yeah, that's right. So that's a lot of hydrogen we can make, which is a lot of water we can make. So we just have to make it. Okay, so let's get out of here. Let's go build everything that we need to build, and it's a lot. Got a huge job ahead of us. It's gonna be a big episode. Okay.
Oxygen low.
Oh, stop lying. Okay, let's get out of here. Let's go get our stuff done. Okay, cool. And open this up. There we go. Okay, iron sheet can go in here. And yeah, first thing we're going to do is this stuff here. We need these pipes. We need these radiators. And we'll slap this vent down and start charging it up immediately. Did we leave anything on here? No, we didn't. Air conditioner, Omni charger, we want them on. Okay, we'll just leave these here because that'll be the next thing that we do. Well, I mean, we could shove these here. I'll just forget them. We'll just leave them there. Okay, into the breach once more. Oh god. Okay, first thing I'm going to do is slap this thing down, and we're going to turn it on, and we just start getting gas into that system straight away. We also need to rename this vent. We'll just call it cooling. Yeah, we're cooling. Trust me, it works. Now we're going to get this tank down, and I mislined up the pipes. Okay, that's fine. We can do a T-junction right there. That's good. That's fine. And now what I want to do is one of these. And then we want to do this and this. We got 15 radiators, right? Oh, 14 radiators. So we'll do 3 lines of 5, and that's enough for 15. So we need more of these things. Come on. Oh, I'm getting a bit of lag. Well, a bit of chop. It's not really lag. We're not online. Okay. But yeah, my computer's not enjoying all this gas movement at the moment. It's still playable, but yeah, I need to reset my computer after this episode, or just restart the game anyway. But anyway, this system here the idea is to keep this tank, the gas in this tank, at atmospheric temperature the whole time. And what have we got in there? 1.3 megapascals. Okay, I think that's a good start for our cooling system. Caution. Waste tank caution. That'll be a pretty good start for our cooling system. Now, we never repaired this after the last storm. I mean, so I'll repair this really quickly, but we are going to rip this up in a few minutes from now. But we might as well make use of the fact that the sun is rising, and we want to get that lovely power into our base right now. So we'll just do this. Okay, next thing we want to do is get this section here built. So we don't need these pipes anymore. You can go sit in that corner there. We are going to need a bunch of walls and a bunch of plastic for this. And we're going to need active vent, passive vent as well. So there we go. And okay, so this section here, I wanted to go out 3. And I want to basically create a room out here. We got 3 left, and I think I do want to extend it all the way out to there as well. I think we're going to need all that space. So that kind of worked out well for me. And welding on Venus, dangerous. Very dangerous. I might single weld actually first. That way I can stand right back when I weld. When I weld the second part. Just don't want to get slammed against the wall or into the dirt or into a frame.
Waste tank caution.
Okay, we'll get that sorted out as well. There we go. We've done that. We've done that. Okay, now let's get these things in place. And yep, actually they're the wrong way. Oh, they might all be the wrong way. We want it. Yeah. Okay, we'll start down this end. There we go. That's what I want. And yeah, now we want it this way. And cool. That's right.
Hydration critical.
And now the roof pieces. Come on. There we go. I think that's it. I think that's all of them. Okay. Quick. We don't have that much waste tank space to play with, and we don't have that much oxygen either. So we've got to get as much done as we can right now. And active vent, passive vent time. We're going to evacuate out this whole space. So we want this here. We want it turned on. We want a pipe in place. There we go. We're going to get a passive vent onto the other side, like this. And we want to cable it up. I guess that's the closest cable over there. So, we could have connected to those. Oh, where did it go? We could have connected to those heavy cables over there if we wanted to as well. But I don't know. We should save it. Keeping an eye on my waste tanks. I don't want to have an issue. Okay. So this works. We can turn this on and plastic that. Oh, no, we can't. We've missed a wall. How did I miss that? Okay, now it's all done. We're all good. Okay, don't slam yourself. Oh.
Air tank low.
Air tank low. Waste tank is a problem as well. Okay, there we go. I think we got it all. Okay, that one, that's done. Okay, we've got another waste tank in here, ready to go. So we'll get that in position right now. Okay, we want these walls. We want this plastic. We want all this
Air tank
stuff.
critical.
It's fine. We got another one ready, and now that's going to be our next waste tank. We want the glass. We want the cables and the solar panels. We want all this stuff. Okay, we'll take this stuff with us first, and then we'll figure out the rest as we go, because we're going to need all this stuff here. Okay. Oh gosh. First thing we need is a platform to build on. I think we're just going to go one up from where we are, like this, and we're just going to go across like this. There's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, we'll do one on the end, 9, and we'll go out here, 10, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I've got 10 solar panels. Okay, we'll put one more there. Okay, we'll sit down here. We'll get these plastic, and this can be the platform that we build on. We're going to interfere with our current solar panels, so we'll do those last bits last, and we'll start chucking these down like this. Oh, I don't think we're going to be able to get everything done. We're going to run out of. Oh, I ran out of those. About to get another waste tank caution. Okay. Well, we'll get these tilted down, I guess. Oh, no, that's not going to help.
Waste tank caution.
Okay, we'll move on to this one. We're on to our last waste tank, so we're going to have to go inside. As soon as we get a waste tank caution, I think that's it. We just give up the ghost and just say, well, that's all I could get done. But it would be nice if we could get all these things plasticed, connected up and sorry, not plastic, glassed. Connected up and glassed before we leave. We need one there. And where are we going to connect down to? Okay, let's just keep going. Okay, we'll just go straight down the middle here. Straight down. There we go. And we'll just do this. We'll try and get the ones we've done so far, we'll try and get them in place. We'll try and get them sorted out. Let's just glass them and tilt them. Oh, we've already glassed them. Okay, we just need to tilt them. And okay. How many more of these can we get down before we run out of time? We want that, and then that, and then that. We're blocking our solar panels at the moment. That's fine. We'll glass these.
Waste tank caution.
Okay, we got to get inside. This is too crazy. We've got a bit of juice in one of those waste tanks, so we can actually let our waste tank go to the end, and we've still got a bit of leeway. Cables run out. 3,700. Okay, we'll put the 3,500 in. What am I doing? Yeah, they're all done. And we'll get this thing here. We'll just tilt these, and then we're going to go inside. Let's get the 3,100 in. That's all we can do. I can't stay out here any longer. Oh, didn't get everything done, but we got a lot done. We got a lot done. 3,800. We're going to have a 3,700 tank we can chuck in. Okay, obviously there's still more to do out there. But, oh, we didn't have enough walls anyway, did we? I think maybe we did, maybe we didn't. I don't know, it's hard to tell. We'll see. We don't need these pipes in here anymore. They can go up here somewhere. I said they can go up here somewhere. I left that active vent on, didn't I? Quick, disconnect it. Did I leave it on? I can't remember. Did I turn it off? No, I did turn it off. Okay. Oh god, I just got scared then. I thought, oh my god, what have I done? No, no, no. I didn't. I would have blown. I would have
Health low.
blown a pipe. It would have been terrible. Okay, I'm just terrified I've forgotten something. Okay, so all these things have 135 megapascals in them. Let's empty our waste tanks before we do anything else, because that might be a problem for us. So we'll just get these all emptied nicely. And our second oxygen tank, which I haven't painted white yet, because I haven't wanted to waste a single second in this game. I really haven't. Just on fiddly cosmetic things like that. It's just stay on target. We've got to make water before we run out of water and die. That's what it comes down to. If we can't crack this, we lose. And we are running out of water. We're now drinking from our plants. That's how bad it's gotten. Okay, that's all done. Okay, and now let's get this cooling system underway. What I want to do is I want to rip up a section between each of these. So we'll just follow this pattern here. Now this is a problem because we're going to have to rip up this whole pipe and then reattach it again. Oh, actually, let's make it a T-junction just so we don't... Oh, it doesn't matter if we destroy gas. I mean, it's atmospheric gases. What am I worried about? Seriously. We'll just run this along here like this and connect it up to that tank this way. And we'll leave a gap there for stuff. And there we go. And we want to leave a gap there. That's fine. And we want a gap between these, a gap between those, and a gap between those. Okay. We should have separated all the sections now. And what we want to do is, starting here, we want to go one-way valve. And we want it to be, yeah, like that. And then we can turn these on and we can feed gas into our system, which would be really nice. How do we know? There we go. Cool. One-way valve, one-way valve. There we go. We got one valve left, which is going to be a condensation valve, but we'll deal with that later. Okay, now let's just start turning our systems on. So we want this to be 420 degrees, and we want this one to be 370. Now what's going to happen is everything's going to basically stay the same temperature, around about, in the probably the 450 mark, 400 mark basically. But the end one is going to cool down rapidly. And when the end one gets to its ideal temperature, the temperature I set it to, then this next one is going to start to cool down rapidly, and so on and so on. So we get all these systems on, and we won't see much of a change here. We're trying to get this to, oh no, that wants to stay at atmospheric temperature, basically, 460, whatever it is, so 467. This is trying to get to 420, so it's at 455. This is trying to get to 370, 454. So there's not much difference between these tanks. They're all in the 400s. It's kind of as I was expecting. 450, 446, 421. So this one's a bit colder, but then you get down to this one, 355, and dropping fast. So basically, the system should settle down. It should get to the point where one by one, each of these just quickly gets to the temperature that I set for it. And then once it's all settled down, then I can start feeding new gas into the system by turning this logic on and just choosing which temperature I want. So that's the basic idea there. Now, we've got this thing evacuating in there. There we go. I'm not sure when it'll be done. But we probably should go into our greenhouse first before we do any of that. Okay, so this is this should hopefully settle itself down. We should hopefully get somewhere with that. We still have to, yeah, we've got 31 walls, and we can probably figure out exactly how far off we are from what we want to do. Um, we just, the undersides are basically done. We just need the back wall, which is only 10 walls, and then 22 on top of that. Oh, that's 32. Are we actually one wall short? I think we're one wall short. I don't know how much plastic short we are, but we're one wall short. Does that mean we're two plastic short? Because 22 of this, that makes it 46, 36, which is 16. No, we need 10 plus 22. Yeah. Okay, yeah, we're short, I think, two plastic. I made too many pipes. I shouldn't have made those extra pipes as a silicon. I should have saved it for plastic. Because I think we need one wall and we need two plastic. So that's a shame. See what this is doing to my power? It's really ripping it to shreds, but hopefully when the sun rises, that will improve. Now, just a quick check of this now. It's all the way down to 171. This is 260. That's 327, 378, and then these are all up into the 400s. So it's taking its time, 450, 462, 466, and of course this is the outside atmosphere. But this end of the tanks is actually getting sorted out nicely, and it should just keep dropping like crazy. When this thing becomes inefficient because the temperature gap is too big, then this one starts cooling down like crazy, and so on and so on. So that's why these are doing quite well and the others are struggling. Okay, we've built up a lot of walls here. I don't think we're going to be short any walls. We might be short steel after all this, but we're not short walls anymore. We've got an extra 10 walls to play with. I think it's the plastic that we're short. I think we're going to find we've just got not quite enough plastic to do what we want to do, which is a shame. I do want to set this up, and we've got lots of cables left, so I think we're fine there. Okay, we don't need to make any more potatoes. We'll come and check back on this after we get out of the greenhouse. Let's hop in here. Let's empty. Oh no, we already emptied our waste tanks. We can just go in here and take our suit off. Now we should have a ton of stuff to. Well, first thing we'll do is we'll get this tank filling up again, but we should have a ton of oxygen in here. Absolute ton of it, because we just dumped all our waste tanks in here. Yeah, it's 42% oxygen, so we can start sucking that out and building this up. There we go. Food. Another potato bites the dust. Okay, cool. And now we want to see if anything else is seeded. It has. Holding a seed is the easiest way to do this. Yep. And that one as well. We'll just plant these two. That one wasn't ready yet. That's not ready. This one is. And yeah, it's very choppy, the play at the moment. Maybe the computer, my computer just needs restarting or something, I think. It'll be less choppy next episode if we survive that long. You know, something bad could happen. We could die. You never know. Okay, that's it. 10 more potatoes for our collection.
Health critical.
Yeah. I leave drinking till last. Okay, let's have a look and see what the percentage is of oxygen now. It's still 35%. Oh, it's insane. Got a lot of oxygen in here. And look at that. Although we do have to fill that one up as well. So if we had smart canisters, we could fill these up even greater. But I don't want to. I haven't wasted time making a, the pipe bender mod. The only thing I want the pipe bender mod for is the smart canisters. We might need it for heat exchanger, so I might need it soon enough. Actually, I'm not sure if heat exchangers need the upgrade or not, because I'm going to use heat exchangers with our liquid Okay, we used the Swilet welder quite a lot, didn't we? So we can top that one up. And what's the percentage of oxygen now? It's still 31%. It's crazy. CO2 is was okay as well. Okay, yeah, we'll drink now. I'm getting tired of listening to my character huff and puff like that. So we'll get a little bit of water in us to begin with. Just a little bit, and we'll put a bit more in a moment. Um, okay, we're getting the oxygen percentage down now. Is this thing done yet? I also need these tanks to fill up. So we're kind of just hoping that these plants will be ready. Let's have a look. 20, yeah, we can get more. This thing's done. Great. There's one oxygen tank done. Now we have to get the other one up. You've got 1,000 moles of oxygen in there. I love it. But we have to stop this machine now in just a moment. We're not going to get to 1,000. This is filling up really fast. But yeah, it'll be like 900 at the end. Okay, this is too much. Let's go. Let's go. We'll 24%. Yeah, we got 24 kilopascals of oxygen in this room now. Okay, that's good. And this is filling up really fast. That's great. We'll have one last look to see if anything's seeded yet. No, 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 no. And then we'll drink a lot more water next. Okay, and then we'll grab the oxygen tank and we'll get out of here. Okay, let's get our water up.
Health low.
It's fine. I don't know. We want about 35%? No, 40% should do, right? I don't know. We'll split the difference. 37. I just don't want to overdrink. I want to conserve my water as much as possible. We need it. We need every single drop of water. This is going to come down to the wire, I think. We may even need to use this pill just to survive long enough to make water. So we're very close to... we're not too far away from our goal now, but at the same time, we're not too far away from running out of water and dying. So it's one of those situations. We can probably turn this off. And let's get our suit on and get out of here. Get more done.
Oxygen low.
No, it's not, lady. Gosh, she's terrible. How can she lie like that? Okay, anyway. Close. There we go. Okay, all our waste tanks are all sorted. They're all emptied. Oxygen tanks are almost completely full. One of our tanks we stopped at 8,500 because I'm in a rush. I'm in a big rush. I'm getting this bigger sense of urgency in me now. We're getting really close to our goal. Look at that. 20, 70, 120, 170, 220. Exactly what we said on the machines. 270, 320, 370, 420. The whole system settled down. But the pressure, look how the pressure's dropped in here like crazy. And the reason is because you drop the temperature, you drop the pressure. So the pressure's 1.35 megapascals up here and only 570.67 there, even though it's the same number of moles. Now we can equalize those pressures out by running these things and sending hot gas down to the cold end. And this will cause our machines to, not our machines, but cause our things to be a bit unhappy. How's our power looking? 3 bars. Isn't it daytime? Feels like it should be daytime. Okay, I think the sun might only just be rising. Can we stick our head through? I think so. I think it's just sunrise. We have to get the vertical solar tracking on our solar panels. So this has gone up to, okay, now this is actually doing okay. This one's jumped all the way up to 100 degrees though. Did I? No, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, and this is 190 now. So just me doing that has caused a few issues. 457, 439, 409. It's going to take a while to settle this down, but I also want to add more to this. So let's try and make this one here 2 megapascals. So we've got it set for 2 megapascals. We just have to set this stuff now. The logic reader is going to read the tank. Did I forget to hook up the tank? I forgot to hook up the tank. Okay, we should be able to find it. The tank is just up here, and the nozzle is there, so the thing should be here. Okay, we're fine. Yeah, it's right there. Okay, the tank's hooked up. Okay, as I was saying, first thing we're going to do is find the tank, small tank, and we want the variable pressure. Okay, so the pressure in there is 1182 at the moment. Then we want the compare unit. Yep, the tank. When the tank is less than the logic memory, which is set to 2000. So we turn this on, we should get a 1, state 1, yes, true. And now we want the input to be the compare unit. We want the output to be that active event, and we want the variable to be on. So as long as this tank up here is below 2 megapascals, that active event will be on. And yeah, you can see the particle effects through the ceiling there. It's the active event is on, and it's sucking gas into this system here, and then through the one-way valves, it slowly works its way down to the end. It's going to heat up this system quite substantially. Eventually, the heating is going to make its way all the way down to here.
Hydration critical.
But I don't know, this air conditioner here is doing a really good job of keeping it going, but this thing is heating up. So once it settles at 2 megapascals, this thing is going to cool back down to 70. And this, yeah, these, as you go along, it gets more and more out of control. But it's fine. It'll settle down once we reach that 2 megapascal range that we're looking for. Okay, now it's probably time to rip this wall out. I do want to go outside and get that solar tracking going though. But it just occurred to me that we grabbed this wall, and that's the two. I think that's the two plastic that we were missing. And there we go. I think we might have enough to complete our array up there. So it's a good thing I did this. And I don't think there's any more walls around the place we can rip up, unfortunately. Not without busting a hole in our base in a very unfortunate location. Okay, we've got all this stuff now. We can grab this thing. We're actually going to use this active vent for this system here. The passive vent we're not though. Okay, we want one of these. Okay, and we want one of these. What? How did that not go? Okay, I thought I dragged it in there. Oh, okay, yep. And we have to do something very, very important right now. Get rid of this disgusting, ugly dirt. Oh my god. Get out of here. Get lost. Scram, you. What does this dirt think? Who does this dirt think they are? Okay, I think we got it all. Crisis averted. No disgusting dirt in here anymore. We want a nice clean base. Though we haven't really gone to any great efforts to make this base look good. It's just, it looks like a, yeah, it just looks terrible. It doesn't look shiny and new. It's just what you have to do to survive on Venus. We'll just leave that sticking out for now. We'll probably do something with it. Or I just can't be bothered figuring out the cabling to put it back properly again. One of the two. These chutes are going to be used all over the place down here. We're going to need lots of these things. We might not even have enough. We might have to make more. Did I just see something? Oh my god. How dare you. The dirt infestation has been eradicated. There we go. Oopsies. What did I just pick up then? What is that? That's my recycler. That's going to go probably here. And yep, we're going to need this active vent down here at some point. And okay, the centrifuge is going to go somewhere around here. And the recycler is going to go down the end here. Yeah, it's going to be something like that. And the chutes are going to be connecting everything up. This passive vent we don't need anymore. That can go there. And now, yeah, my computer gets all laggy when all this is happening, I think. Until it all settles down. And oh my god, how did that even happen? Okay, until this all settles down and stabilizes. It looks like it has stabilized at 2 megapascals. But this is 133 degrees. But this is now at almost 20 degrees, which is its target. So this thing should start really working. They're not really working. I don't know. Have we turned them off by accident? They're all on. They're all on. No, it's just taking its time. It's just got more gas to sort out. Okay, that's fine. I'm about to go outside though and get a bunch of stuff done. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to go crazier. We're going to make this 2500 and get more in there. Oh, that's not going to work? Yeah, there we go. It's now sucking in again. Awesome, we'll let that go. And yeah, we're at 3 bars. It's nighttime though. We might run out of power if we're not careful. At least we've got 2 of these things to slam in here, but it's more my greenhouse running out of power that I'm worried about. Don't want that thing to run out of power. Okay, so what are we doing up there? I think maybe we'll get the solar tracking logic in place first. I think that's the most important thing because that'll give us more power. And then after that, we will focus on flying up and getting the rest of these walls done. Oh, I just noticed my jetpack. 855? 855? Okay, we need to do something about that right now. Yeah. We're going to run out of jetpack. We're going to make a pipe utility gas. I didn't check to see if I had one. I don't. Okay, cool.
Health low.
And we're going to need an active vent. We don't have any gold in here. Okay, I'll use my recycler active vent, my arc furnace active vent. I'll just grab this one. And we'll use that instead. And we'll set this up really quick. We really should be setting it up on a frame though. So I need to make a frame really quickly. 6 steel, okay. Steel frame, okay, we need a frame. We might as well make a couple of steel sheets as well. We only need 1 steel sheet, but okay, sheet. There we go. Yeah, well, we're going to put the frame down first. And there we go. And what? Oh, there we go. We should just split one of these off and leave it in here somewhere. There we go. And now we're ready to go. Okay, and into the breach again once more, my friend. I don't know where that's quoted from. I just know it's famous. Okay, anyway, we'll do that. And we'll throw our welder on the ground, apparently. There we go. That's what we're going to do. And this is very simple. We're just going to go for a very, very simple and crude jetpack filling setup. And we're going to do this. It's not pretty, but it'll do until we have a proper jetpack filling station later on. But who has the time to set that up when you're going to die of thirst? We're at 64% health. I should have drunk before I came out here. Okay, anyway, it should be fine. Okay, and what we want to do is just shove this thing in here.
Jetpack critical.
And we want to run this until we get close to night. Whoa, 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 whoa. We don't want to blow it up. 8,500, that'll do. There we go. And it doesn't matter because it's high temperature. We're not gonna liquefy any pollutants in there. Okay, I think the next thing we do is we work on this thing here. Let's start by renaming these. Logic Reader H for horizontal. Batch Writer H for horizontal. Not G, not horizontal. Horizontal. Okay, and we're just going to run it along this wall.
Waste tank caution.
Already? Oh, I feel like I just got out here. Logic Reader, another Batch Writer, and we're going to need a Logic Math here. Yep, and we want a memory as well. And it doesn't really matter where we put this. Just go on the end. Okay, I'm getting some choppy play here. My computer is not happy with me right now. Not happy with all the cooling that's going on, all the gas movement. It's struggling. And we have to put this upside down, of course, because the bottom is where power connects. So anyway, let's just quick. And come on, come on, come on. We don't have time for this. And that should be it. Everything connected. Beautiful. Okay, now power. Okay, we're running our solar logic off of our greenhouse circuit for some reason. Don't worry, we'll fix the circuitry. We'll fix everything later on. Right now is not the time. And we want this to be vertical and vertical and solar. There we go. And we want to set the memory to 90. 90. There we go. Okay, and now we should be able to just set our vertical tracking on our solar panels without too much trouble. We want the daylight sensor. We want vertical, waste tank caution.
Waste tank caution.
We want, yeah, okay, we'll just switch it out now. And we'll get this one ready to go as well. There we go. We want the logic memory 90. We want to subtract the logic reader vertical. There we go. I set that right, didn't I? Vertical, yeah. And now we want to feed this math unit in. So input is going to be the math, the logic math solar. The output is going to be the solar panels. And we want this to be vertical. Now, unless I've made a huge mistake, that should give us vertical and horizontal tracking at the same time. We're going to have to check it, of course. Now, we have to have this one join all his friends. And here we go. Let's get this done. Get this done. And we need to get the cabling in place. And once we do, that one should just swing into position straight away. And it should just do its job. There we go. And now, let's see if we can put all of this into a box, a storm-proof box, so we don't have to rip up every single solar panel every time there's a storm. I don't know if we have enough stuff, but we'll see. Come on. I don't have time for this. Okay.
Waste tank caution.
Oh, okay, well, next waste tank it is. We're going to have an oxygen tank problem in a moment as well. We'll get these walls in place, and we want it to be window. That one's going to go down this end here. Yep.
Air tank low.
And this one here is going to be walls. When it says air tank critical, we'll change our air tank over. Okay, back to windows. Good. And yep.
Air tank critical.
Okay, switch it out. And now we've got another waste tank to play with. And all these waste tanks aren't completely full, so we've got quite a bit of leeway to play with. And now we just want to get this onto the yep, like that. So the sun's rising soon as well, which is pretty good. Oh, we have to find it all over again. There we go. Okay, now we have to plastic and glass everything. We'll start with all the plasticking. If we just go along this edge here, we should be able to turn our jetpack off and just get this edge done easily. Okay. Okay.
Waste tank caution.
Okay, we'll switch over to that one. And then we'll head back and we'll do the same. I hope I worked out the correct number of materials that we need. Oh, we're going to have to get inside there as well. Okay, and now the two ends. We'll do these next. And, okay, sun's rising. And, okay, and now we just need to do the backs. But we need to get inside and slap an active vent in here somewhere. Can we even fit through here? We might get trapped, but not an us. Yeah, a passive vent. So I want one vent inside here like this, and oh, we can't get through. We've been trapped. Okay, this is not a good time to be trapped. We are
Health critical.
okay, and yeah, they're just going to go back like that. Yeah, I put them all wrong, but it's okay. And we want to put another passive vent right here. That's fine. And we'll put a pipe between them. I don't know if this works. I really don't. We're going to find out soon, I guess. Uh, First storm, we'll come in here. We'll check if they're damaged or not. If they're all
Waste
damaged,
tank caution.
oh god, if they're all damaged, then we just have to take the vents off and then just air out the thing. That should be it. We should be fully encased. And the only question is whether or not we're getting 100% efficiency. So we're going to rip out one of these windows and we're going to have a look. 94%. I think our tracking's right. I think the sun's not high enough yet. Waste tank, yeah, yeah. I think they're all working. This is getting blocked, but I actually think this is working. Okay, we should have epic power coming in now. So as long as I haven't completely messed up, that should be our power taken care of for the time being. And I can't wait to restart my computer. It's I don't know if you can notice it when you're watching, but it really is getting choppier and choppier as I play. This should be fine, and there we go. And we should have. Oh my God, our power died, or almost died. But now with those solar panels, hopefully this boosts up like crazy, and all this system can handle everything. This is 20 degrees. That's 70 degrees. That's 121. That's 211. It's trying to get to 170. So this is the one that's currently dropping, which means the rest are not quite good yet. But they're trying. They'll get there. They'll get there. And then we'll have 2.5 megapascals of gas in each one of these things, which is basically what we want. It's only 318 moles, really. Well, 340-ish moles in each one of these systems. It's not much, and I want to get that pressure much higher. But yeah, we'll let that settle down, and then I'll add more gas to it. Or maybe we'll get a storm, and if a storm comes, yeah, I'm filling this thing up. Anyway, I'm going to end the episode here. I hope you guys are enjoying the series still. I don't know. Our power should be fine. We've got all this to set up next. I've got a lot of work to do in my greenhouse, I believe. And yeah, we'll pick up next episode after I've done a lot of gardening. So anyway, I hope you guys are enjoying the series, and yeah, let's see if I survive this challenge. If I can make water before I run out of water. Interesting stuff. Okay, so thanks for watching, and of course, bye for now.